Over the years, our family's had a share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, May the 7th. We're going to talk about a very special event that is coming up this weekend, and that is the Boone County Relay for Life for the American Cancer Association. And I've got SARA REINDEL with us. Good to have you here.
Hi,
Sarah.
Thanks for having me.
This really is a very important fundraiser for the American Cancer Association, isn't it?
Yes, the American Cancer Society is one of the, they do a lot of research funding, so any money we bring in from Relay for Life helps with that. People who are starting out doing research for new cancer treatments and things like that, they help fund them when they're just starting out. So.
Right, and so many advances have been made in research over the years. When you think back 20 years ago, and you think of what we have today, it's a totally different story. And people who have been diagnosed with cancer are living longer and normal, healthy lives.
Yes, that's very true.
And so much of that is due to important fundraisers like this. And the other thing, not just with the research, but how the American Cancer Association reaches out to help patients. You're an assistance to patients who are going through this. Because when you're diagnosed with cancer, it's a pretty emotional event, and you're there to help.
Yeah. The American Cancer Society does lots of different things, helping people who've been diagnosed get, sometimes women especially maybe don't feel as confident in themselves if they've lost their hair, so they have wigs. Mm-hmm. We also, at Relay for Life, we have celebrate survivors, really. That's what it's about. You're going through this battle, your caregivers, the team around you. So we have a survivor brunch, and that's actually going to be the day of Relay at 10 a.m. So the relay starts at noon. It's going to be noon to midnight this Saturday.
So you changed it. You're not running all night long.
Right. We are not running all night long. We had some people didn't like to stay up quite all night long.
Yeah, well, as you get a little bit older, you don't like to stay up.
But it was really important to us to keep the luminaria ceremony. That's such an important part of Relay. So we were still able to do that around sunset or just after sunset.
Explain what the luminary ceremony is.
So you can purchase a bag that will have a candle in, and you can decorate it yourself, or Jamie, our luminaria chair, will decorate it for you, and with a name of someone either who's fighting now or maybe has lost their battle with cancer. It's a really emotional time. That's kind of my favorite part of Relay, to help remember people that we've lost to cancer.
Right. So it will be this coming Saturday, May the 9th. If people want to be a part of it, what should they do? They
can check out our website. It's relayforlife.org/BooneComo. Or they can call me. My phone number is 573-228-1046. My name's Sarah, and I'm the event lead this year. Mm-hmm.
Or you can just show up.
Yeah,
you can just show up. So Saturday from noon until midnight. Mm-hmm. And will people be walking the track the whole time?
Yeah, people will be walking. We have a person who's going to do balloon rides later in the day.
Tethered balloon rides?
Yep, tethered balloon rides. We have a bounce house, face painting. So bring the family. There's going to be lots of food. So.
Okay. And give them the location. I don't think we told the location yet.
It's at Tolton High School, which is off Discovery Ridge Parkway. There. So on the south side.
So at Tolton High School, this coming Saturday, May the 9th, from noon until midnight for the Boone County Relay for Life. Yeah. And you're hoping again to raise how much?
At least $100,000.
Okay. I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
SARA REINDEL, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we turn to Steve Dullard, who is with us from Jefferson City, and a group called the Jefferson City Renegades. What are the Jefferson City Renegades?
Oh, we are a group of young entrepreneurs in Jefferson City. We are trying to bring a Frontier League baseball team back to Mid-Missouri. Some of you might remember the Mid-Missouri Mavericks, formerly of Columbia. we're a group that we think Jefferson City and mid-Missouri really is a void in some of that fun family sporting entertainment, and we're really trying to bring that back here.
So what do you think your chances are of getting a baseball team for Central Missouri?
Well, right now we got the green light from Parks and Recreation to renovate Vivian Field upon raising the funds necessary to do so. Vivian Field's...
You've got to have the funds to renovate the field. How much money do you need when you talk about the funds?
Well, the total funds that we're budgeting for is about $1 million to renovate the field.
How are you going to come up with $1 million?
Well, our initial campaign here was to just kind of gauge the support of Jefferson City residents because it's a publicly owned field. Now we're going after some local and outside investors as well.
Mm-hmm. What do you think your chances are of raising that $1 million?
Well, I think it's pretty good. We put a pretty good plan together in order to obtain our goals and to reach the funding needs. We have a pretty good network of local business owners as well that we're working with.
Are you concentrating just in the Jefferson City area, or are you reaching out through all of Central Missouri?
We're reaching out now through all Central Missouri and even into like St. Louis and Kansas City as well.
Now, if this all falls into place, when would you actually have a team, and when would you have your first game?
Our goal season is the 2017 season.
Okay, so we're talking continue working through 2015 and 16. When do you think you'll have an idea whether this actually is going to work or not?
We actually hope to have the funds in place by the end of this year in order to...
You're hoping to have $1 million in the bank by the end of this year?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. I wish you luck with that. I hope you do. So then when you got the $1 million in the bank at the end of this year, then you go forward with everything.
Then we can begin working towards the renovations, providing the necessary seating capacity.
So what's the seating capacity going to be?
It's 2,600 is what the seating capacity, what the current facility could hold. And we also need to be able to renovate the dugouts and provide locker rooms for the teams, both the home and visiting team. And
the team is going to be called the Renegades, the Jefferson City Renegades?
Yes, sir. We went with the Renegades name because we really felt that was kind of embodied the spirit of the project.
Okay. If people want more information, is there a website they can go to or a phone number they can call?
Yeah, they can go to jeffcityrenegades.com.
Yes, okay. Sir. And that'll have all the information that you need to know about it.
Yes, sir.
To help them raise that $1 million by December 31st, 2015.
That's our goal, yes, sir.
All right, Steve Dullard, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Tomorrow, Larry Brown will be with us. Our program directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director, Noel Thomas, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening.